welcome in everyone. Live high above the McDonald Gymnasium, I'm JJ Sylvia, joined alongside me by Joe Casey. Welcome to tonight's installment of Endicott College men's basketball. And today the Gulls welcome in a team that has been on a bit of a skid lately, Joe. 5-game losing streak after starting the year 4-0. What do the Salem State Vikings have to do tonight to pull off a victory here on the road?
Yeah, as you mentioned, a really hot start for Salem State, but recently on a skid, just have not found their rhythm. They're going to need to keep the turnovers to a minimum tonight, JJ. Endicott has been fantastic turning the ball over, creating 20 turnovers the other night for South Virginia and only letting up 4. And I think turnovers is going to be a huge key to this game tonight if Salem State wants to turn that streak around.
And then, Joe, we look at the Gulls on the other side who are trying to redeem themselves after a loss in their last game at home here against Salve Regina, a 2-point loss that really was just a bone-crushing defeat here at home. But the Gulls, Joe, a fun fact, they have not lost back-to-back home games here at the MAC since the 2013-14 season. So what do they have to do tonight to make sure that losing streak doesn't go to 2 here at the MAC?
Yeah, as you mentioned, a really insane stat you have there. I mean, just such a dominant home team is Endicott, and they have been for so many years, and really just have to stick to their game. I thought they played amazing against Salve Regina the other night and did almost everything right. Just keep winning those little battles, keep scoring up. They need to shoot a little bit better from the field. Other than that, if they play their game, they can come out tonight with a win, JJ.
And that will wrap up this little pregame show. We're going to head down to the court to introduce the starting lineups as well as honor our national anthem. And we will be right back here on ecgulls.tv.
That's in there for the Gulls.
Up top for Arsenalton now Jalen with an early double team. That's how Salve neutralized him last game with numerous double teams. Cam Ray with the tray. Endicott building on their lead, now up to 5, 7-2 with 17:40 to go.
Great pass there
McDonald.
from Echeverria.
Couple of subs checking for the Gulls. Mark Barrett, Adam Lux, Andrew Brown. Lux inside for Barrett, goes outside Echeverria to the corner. Brown for 3, won't go. Lux the board. And now Barrett thought about it. Back to Brown once again, and this time he converts. Sean Bryan averaging 17.6 points a night. Inside Mark Barrett. Finding Adam Lux, who has the last 4 for the Gulls. Outside Billy at the wing. Bang! Billy Arsenault extending the Gulls' lead, 23-15 now in favor of Endicott. Jaden Castillo unable to finish on the drive that time. Let's see if the Gulls can respond with about 2 minutes to go here. Still a 2-point game in favor of Salem State. Jalen driving, finding Levesque. And now Fama with a double team on. Good passing by the Gulls. Levesque, top of the key, hits of the Endicott College Gulls. And welcome back into the booth, everyone. JJ Sylvia, Joe Casey, and Casey. That first half was about as energetic as it can get. These two schools are only about 8 minutes away from each other, and a bit of a rivalry brewing here. They seem to play each other about once a year, and it's always a good game. This one, no different.
Yeah, exactly. Just as you said, always a little bit better energy when Salem State plays Endicott, kind of that crosstown rivalry kind of action. The same thing tonight. Both teams want to win. Endicott trying to come back after a tough loss the other night and keep that streak alive, as well as Salem State trying to get off this 5-game skid against a rival in Endicott. Just a great game we have in our hands here tonight.
And for Endicott, it really looks like Jalen Echeverria has been completely neutralized over the past few games. If you're in that locker room right now as Kevin Betancourt, what are you saying to your star to try and get his head back in this game so he can lead your team to a big victory here in the second half?
Jalen Echeverria knows he's a great player, and he knows once he gets the ball in his hands, he can get going. Give him a little confidence. Let him know, hey, your team's here for you. Give him the game plan, get him the ball, and he'll be right back in the second half. I know it.
And we're going to take a break as we look towards half number 2 here at the McDonald Gymnasium. I'm JJ Sylvia. Joe Casey and I will see you in the second half here on ecgulls.tv.
That power that Sean Bryan brings to their offense, but like I said, it's going to be tough to stop him as he'll get, looks like he'll get a couple guys also looking his way on this possession.
And now Mark Barrett checking in as the first sub of this second half for the Gulls, and he will replace Stephen Fama. Bryan, step back. Absolutely. Wow. Sean Bryan, oh my goodness.
What a shot there, looking like Dame time, stepping back.
Mark Barrett Finding Billy, slicing through the zone, kicking out Cam Ray.
Great play there.
Inside Barrett, feeding Grant. Dylan with not much room. Mark Barrett, his three-pointer, bang! Mark Barrett from downtown, and a timeout for the Gulls. Billy to inbound, 72-71 Gulls with 3:31 to go. Arsenal goes into Cam Ray. And now Jalen. Inside Mark Barrett. Barrett's been almost like a motion man all game, setting others up. Now takes the midi and hits the midi. Crossover will make that happen. Billy to the far side, Jalen. Inside Mark Barrett.
That roll he's been in all night. Using it again.
Barrett, the pump fake. Wouldn't put it up, and now outside Ray, feeding Billy. Billy drives, gets it to go! And Billy Arsenault will come across half court. And now Jalen Echeverria with the ball in his hands, this time in single coverage, it looks like. Now a double. Jalen. Going around the screen, finds Ray. Finds a spot and hits the three! Victory for the Gulls. Continue to have not lost 2 in a row here at the MAC since 2013.
Yeah, Sylvia, that was a close one. Almost finding that streak come to an end there, but they do it again. Now losing back-to-back at McDonald's Gymnasium since 13-14, and what a stat that is. Just shows dominance of this program, especially here on this court. And in the end, they won it. They deserved it. They came back from that deficit, and in the end, they did what matters most to come away with the victory.
And now Casey with the Gulls having won this one. Let's get your player of the game tonight.
Easily player of the game for me tonight is Mark Barrett. He might not have the prettiest stat line, but he did his role. He came in and did exactly what he needed to do. Played the inside ball nicely, facilitated nicely, shot the ball well. Huge block at the end of the game there that changed the game and changed the momentum of the game, honestly, from my opinion. And he did a great job and a huge reason that Endicott gets the win over Salem State rival tonight.
And that will do it for us tonight here on ECGulls.tv. For our entire crew and my partner, Joe Casey, I'm JJ Sylvia, wishing you a good rest for Thursday night.